नमस्ते, हमेशा खुश रहो बिटिया। दिस इज JVN डॉक्टर विशाल सक्सेना, एसोसिएट प्रोफेसर इन ज्योति विद्यापीठ वुमेन्स यूनिवर्सिटी, Jaipur. Today I am going to discuss about the module verbal and non-verbal reasoning. This module is a part of the course government portfolio. So first we take the definition of verbal reasoning. Verbal reasoning is understanding and reasoning using concept framed in words. It aims at evaluating ability to think constructively rather than at simple fluency or vocabulary recognition. Verbal reasoning intelligence tests. Verbal reasoning tests of intelligence provide an assessment of an individual's ability to think, reason, and solve problems in different ways. Verbal reasoning tests are often used as entrance examinations by schools, colleges, and universities to select the most able applicants. They are also used by a growing number of employers as part of the selection or the recruitment process. Large graduate training schemes are increasingly using verbal reasoning tests to distinguish between applicants. The types of verbal candidates faced in these assessments are typically looking to assess understanding and comprehension skills. Verbal reasoning topics covered. The topics that are going to cover in the verbal reasonings are analogy, classification, series completion, coding, decoding, blood relations, direction sense test, logical Venn diagrams, alphabet test, number ranking and time sequence test, symbol and notations, logical sequence of words, decision making, assertion and reason, situation reaction test, verification of truth of the statement, number analogies, statements and assumptions, inferences, cause and effect, critical reasoning, sequential output training, mathematical and computer operations, statements and arguments, statements and conclusions, evaluating and interface, evaluating course of action. So postulates prepare all these provides topics before going to attempt any competitive exams or any entrance test or interviews. Now we take some examples to understand the verbal reasoning. First example is odd mean out in the series 196, 169, 144, 121 and 80. This is the question and based on series method and we have to find which number is odd man out. So answer should be C, because each term in the series is increased by 3 to obtain the next term. So 31 is the wrong and must be replaced by 27 plus 3, that means 30. Example number 2. A person who is husband of my son's sister is my the options are nephew, son-in-law, son and brother. This question is based on blood relations and answer should be B, because here my son's sister is my daughter and my daughter's husband is my son-in-law. Therefore the answer should be B. Example number 3. Arrange the given words in alphabetical order and tick the one that comes in the middle. Alphabet test. So we are given that some options like plain, plenty, player and place. So the option should be, answer should be A here. Answer should be A, that is place, plain, then plain, player and plenty. Now next example is if in a certain language the word Madras is coded as NBESBT, then how is Bombay coded in that code? So this is the question from the coding and decoding, and the answer should be here B. Option should be B. That means C, P and B, Z, and the reason can be given as because each letter in the word is moved one step forward to obtain the corresponding letter of the code. Now next we come to the topic of non-verbal reasoning test. Non-verbal reasoning is an umbrella term that covers a wide range of psychometric ability tests such as inductive, logical, abstract, diagrammatic and spatial reasoning. The term is used to indicate that verbal competency is not necessary for all or assessed by the test. Because of this, the tests are seen as particularly effective for international assessment, as candidates speaking a wide range of languages are able to assess the same test material. So what are the non-verbal reasoning tests used for? Non-verbal reasoning tests are used extensively in selection and assessment processes, as they don't rely on specific language skills. They are seen as a useful way of assessing candidates' raw ability rather than learned skills. To successfully complete non-verbal reasoning tests, candidate must use logic, be able to recognize patterns in material and understand and assimilate novel information. Therefore, these tests are often used by companies recruiting to positions where problem solving or technical ability are important, such as engineering or the project management. They are also often used in leadership assessment processes such as graduate scheme recruitments, as they assess candidates' ability to respond to novel situations and are correlated with generalized intelligence. So the better a candidate performs on a non-verbal reasoning test, the more likely they are to be able to logically and creatively solve novel problems in the workplace. So one example is given that here to understand this. The example is out of the given answer figures, which is the correct one to replace the question mark. So in this question here we are given that some figures, question figures, and we have to find which figure from the answer figures should come in question mark. So when we see the answers here and question figures, then option D should be the answer, because first a six-sided figure encloses 6 minus 1 5-sided figure. Then a 5-sided figure encloses 5 minus 1, that means a 4-sided figure, and so on. The answer must be a 3-sided figure enclosing a 2-sided figure. So answer figure D should be the next one, and therefore answer should be option D. With this I conclude today's session. Thank you.